is here, and so is our main event. Trios action coming up. Arianna Gambino is making her in-ring debut alongside tag partners BK Rhythm and Gigi Gianni, accompanied, of course, by the Muscle, Reina Del Rey, and the Exterminator, Sylvia Sanchez. No lack of confidence in this power group of the Alliance. Much like the WOW World Tag Team Champions, Miami Sweet Heat, who we heard from earlier on, and they are set to defend the WOW World Tag Team titles next week on WOW. But now, time for our Trios main event.
And their opponents from Kingsland, Texas, Huntington, Indiana, and the mean streets of Los Angeles, California, it's Chainsaw, Daisy Lane, and Fury. They are monsters and metal.
Oh, Nigel, this is gonna rock the house tonight in Las Vegas, baby.
Boy, Arianna really must have wanted to prove a point by issuing this challenge to Monsters in Metal. The always unpredictable Chainsaw, Daisy Lane, and the Rocker, Fury, ready for action, especially after, in my opinion, having those WOW Trios championships stolen from them on a technicality by Top Tier.
Well, that's why Arianna Gambino is so smart, because she knows now tonight if her alliance can gain a victory against Daisy, Chainsaw, and Fury, then indeed they could get a shot for the Trios Championship against the Trios Champs, Top Tier.
This is going to be an interesting Trios matchup indeed. We'll be right back with the debut of Arianna Gambino. You're not going to want to miss this.
And look at this, look who's jumping into the ring first. Daddy's little princess.
Trial by fire, David, if you will. Starting things off for
Arianna
her team.
Gambino gonna start it off, Nigel. What do you think about that?
Well,
Against Fury.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This trial by fire, David, is Arianna Gambino kicking things off. Of course, we got a little bit of more background on the boss, if you will, but still a mysterious individual is Arianna Gambino. No doubt about it, though she does have power and wields it to her advantage now as Fury, ring veteran, locking up with Arianna Gambino, looking to make quick work now with that schoolgirl roll-up.
Arianna Gambino, a little confidence, because on the outside she's got the Muscle, Reina Del Rey. She's got the Exterminator, Sylvia Sanchez, and her two partners in this match on the apron, BK Rhythm and Gigi Gianni.
Waistlock by Fury, experience showing through. Fury over a decade in the ring, trained by the great Robert Gibson, a Hall of Fame wrestler now, and she's locked up with Arianna Gambino. Arianna runs to the ropes. Speaking of old school wrestling, reminded me of Owen Hart now as Gambino posing in front of the camera.
She better not be doing that, because when she turns around, look who she's gonna be staring at.
Oh, Chainsaw.
Welcome to WOW, baby. Oh, and she smartly tags out quickly. BK not doing any rap now.
But she just took a couple of beats down on the canvas. And Daisy Lane, what an enziguri to the side of the head. A BK Rhythm tags into Fury the Rocker. In for her team, looks like BK's going for a ride. German suplex connects from Fury.
Fury going over and taunting Gigi Gianni. Slamming into BK into the corner. Chainsaw and Daisy there watching. BK in the wrong corner, Nigel.
Yeah, no doubt about that. In the corner of Monsters in Metal, and they're not going to want her to get out of that corner, David. It is trios tag team wrestling at its finest here. These two teams, two of the more powerful trios teams on the roster now as Fury hooks the leg. Of course, we've seen in recent memory the Mighty Mites and Keita Rush also in trios competition. Kalaki, Sandy Shore, and of course Destiny Diesel having a shot a few weeks back. Leg drop by Daisy Lane, broken up by the Fashionista.
Ooh, nice kick there by Daisy. I miss little Daisy. Had its head ripped off by Crush.
And Daisy, whoa, take a look at this. Bronco Buster. That's the Bronco Buster Daisy Lane style. She brings her own variation and unique style to wow. Gigi Gianni grabs the waist of Daisy. Oh, whoa! What a suplex from BK Rhythm.
She twisted that right from the hips like a golfer hitting a stroke on a big fairway.
Gianni kick right to the chest of Daisy Lane. The Fashionista
walks right over her,
the
Nigel.
runway walk right over the back of Daisy Lane.
Humiliation at its finest.
Elbow drop right to the lower portion of the back. Gigi Gianni disappointed. And of course our referee Mike Romo saying it's only a 2 count. Gianni and the Alliance. Not only does Gianni want to prove herself to her teammates, but also the new boss, David. You got to think about this. This has to be top-level performance by Gianni and BK. Arianna does not want to get embarrassed in this match.
How about those hits across the chest of Daisy? Whoa! And off the ropes comes Daisy, and she slammed down hard.
What an explosive power slam by the Fashionista, Gigi Gianni. Now into the ropes is Daisy Lane, member of Monsters in Metal, and take a look at this, David.
What a pose of all of them. The entire group of the Alliance. They'll probably have that hung in their dressing room next week.
Are you kidding me? They probably have one on the way now. As Gigi Gianni goes to hooks the legs of Daisy Lane. And you have to think also in the back of the minds of Monsters in Metal, they want to retain their standing as the #1 trios team next in line to challenge top tier. Splash by Arianna Gambino on the smaller, of course, Daisy Lane. Arianna Gambino hooking Lane up, suplex connects in the middle of the ring. Nothing fancy, but good enough to put away Lane for 2. Not enough to put her away for the 3 count, though, David.
She's got some spunk, that's for sure. Daddy's little girl. She has some spirit, some spite, and some fight.
But she also has the confidence, David, and I think this is the difference maker for a lot of professional wrestlers, the attitude, the confidence and the attitude, and it's showing through in her debut match here tonight against 3 seasoned WOW competitors.
Well, that confidence is shining through with an aura that's giving the Alliance some confidence they've lacked in the past.
Maybe they just needed new leadership, because as soon as Arianna showed up, things have really picked up full steam, David.
You sure bet you a last dollar on that, baby. She sort of buried her older sister, threw her out to the wayside, and she's taking over. And Daddy's loving it, and she's loving it, and so's BK and Gigi. They are doing what you do from New Jersey. They're taking care of business.
Take a look at that flatliner from Arianna Gambino, saying she's got the sauce. Gambino with the hair of Daisy Lane. Daisy Lane being thrown into the corner of the Alliance. And Daisy Lane at this point desperately needs to make a tag to one of her partners, either Fury or Chainsaw. She's been in there quite a long time with the 3 competitors on the team of the Alliance. Quick tag from Gianni back into BK Rhythm. Gianni has Daisy Lane up. No, Daisy out of the way. Up and over. Daisy Lane, though, taken down to the canvas by her hair. Daisy Lane. What a drop kick, David. And a great main event to double knees.
And that went right under the jaw of BK Rhythm.
BK desperately makes a tag, as does Daisy Lane, and Chainsaw. Listen to the fans. Chainsaw just cutting down Gigi Gianni. What a slam.
Oh, they pulled the referee out, Nigel.
Mike Romo just taken out by the exterminator and the muscle. Well, wait a second. Wait a second. Look who's getting kicked out. The exterminator and the muscle being sent out by referee Mike Romo.
He is sending them out.
Fury. What a clothesline. And look at it.
She slams BK Rhythm down with a choke slam.
Chainsaw chokeslam BK Rhythm off the side of the ring, and now Chainsaw has Arianna Gambino goozled up. And what goes up must come down.
And that ain't no easy way to come down, baby.
Oh, yeah.
And little Daisy jumps to the shoulders of Chainsaw, and she's gonna be spun, and she's gonna jump down, and she's got Gambino.
That's the graveyard smash, and that's the end of this matchup. What a main event.
Your winners, Chainsaw, Daisy Lane, and Fury. They are monsters and metal.
Monsters in Metal, remaining